going to pick up our new baby.
Kuan ka, conscious. We're here in Honda, Peter Warren Honda. Today it's 9th of May 2024. Time is 9:48 in the morning. Hello. Ito yung maingon.
I'm not excited because that's not my car.
Wow!
I'm just here to support my wife.
No, basta skater. Oh.
Huh? Okay, can I get one cola, please? Feel like
It's really hard.
You have to wait you have to wait 12.
Okay, so may maingon sa atong new car. Okay.
First things first, we're going to get the engine on so we can start to see what we're working with. Very easy. Foot on the brake and press the start button.
Brake, and then where's the start here?
Drive paired with Econ, which will push the car into a more fuel efficient mode. Better for fuel efficiency and fuel savings. Excuse me.
Yes.
When you press Econ, does it mean like it can save petrol?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
because it will help with your emissions and fuel efficiency. But as stated, it does the impact on how far the response of the engine.
Yeah.
Which you'll probably feel in the city.
Yeah.
From here, everything else on the center console, you have two systems. Brake hold will be something you're used to already, but you also have a new addition called hill descent, which is useful if you're driving down a very steep area, so a very mountainous area. It will help to basically use the gearbox to slow down the car so you don't have early degradation of the brakes.
The brakes,
Yes.
okay.
From here, climate control, very, very easy. Fan speed. With the main computer, you press OK to bypass it from the main screen. If it's okay, I'm going to set this up how I have it set up in my car, have it operate a little bit more safer. And what I tend to do is I like to put everything that you would use day-to-day basis on the first screen, and then everything that you might access once in a while on a second screen. That way it keeps it nice and tidy,
Yep.
and it makes it a little bit more safer to operate as well. Built-in navigation system. So with this
That's
system,
good.
you don't even need to have it connected to the Wi-Fi or anything. It actually operates on its own GPS.
Satellite.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it's okay, I'll personalize the car a little bit further by
Sure,
setting up the phone for you.
Yes.
What kind of phone do you use?
Apple.
Apple. Moving on to the steering wheel, just with a couple of systems. They're going to be quite familiar for you coming from the Civic. Stations and music is still left and right. Volume is still up and down. A couple of new additions. The home button controls what you see in the. You can see how long the engine's been on for and average speed. What music you're listening to. You can see who's being naughty, not wearing their seatbelts.
Oh, that's good.
But to answer your question with David, does the car come with a full tank of fuel?
Yep.
Full tank of fuel. So
Yeah.
it's a full
Okay. That's good.
Cars are always full tank of fuel. In the tank right now is 95. It's up to you what you prefer to use, 91, 95 or 98. You can use E10 if you want to, but the car is more suited for 91 and onwards. 91 is a good baseline. With the E10, the E10's a good fuel in terms of something that is quite budget savvy.
Yeah.
But when you actually compare the 91 to the E10, the 91 will actually give you more kilometers. So when you're thinking about how much you're spending on fuel, the 91 might be just a little bit more expensive, but it's giving you more kilometers, so you feel less. A full tank of fuel is about 625 kilometers. So what this means is, if the car in front of you slows down, your car will actually slow down with it to maintain that safe distance. And we set up 3 car space, so 3. If the car in front of you slows down, your car will use the camera and sensor here to judge that distance. Here, to finish it all off, there's one last system called LKAS, which is this little guy here. If I press it, it's going to bring up a little steering wheel with 2 little lines in the middle. This is my favorite system because I'm a very, very lazy driver. We press this button What happens is the car's sensor and camera will then start to read the lanes in the road. And what will happen is the car will actually start to follow and mimic the road for you.
Good.
So it's following, tracking and mapping the road. I almost like to call it, just to help people understand how it works, is it's kind of like a semi-autonomous system.
Yeah.
One additional thing, for your seats, just remember that the car does have memory seating. I know the Civics, they've never had memory seating, so this will be something new for you. Memory seating, it's basically all electronic along the side, so you can adjust the seat how you want to. Just take note with your keys. See how there's little numbers here? One, and then your other spare key in here. Basically, that's for your stability control. So you'll have this in the Civic as well.
Yeah.
Never ever turn it off. This is a trick. If you press it now, see how nothing happens?
Nothing on the screen.
But what I want you to do is press and hold it for me. See how it turns off? The reason why they do that is to make sure you don't hit it by accident and it just turns off. What we'll do is we'll just switch it back on, press and hold. That's it. So we'll make sure it's always just on. If it's off, it'll give you a massive warning to say that the system is off and you can't miss it because it'll be bright orange here saying that it's off. What it does is it's used for your stability and traction control. Say for instance, we're driving on a road and there's naturally a lot of busy roads have a lot of oil on them from cars leaking oil, from cars and dirt, brake dust. It's just naturally very, very oily, the roads. If you're driving and one of the wheels breaks traction and then you start to spin out, that's what a car would do without normal traction control. You lose one wheel, the whole car starts spinning like this. That's like old cars. What I want you to remember is, yes, each key is labeled with a number. When you come to the car with that particular key number, the seat will actually automatically adjust. So if you guys share this car together, obviously the boss sets her seat for number 1. I want you to press set. Set first, set, and then 1. Perfect. Okay. Because what happens is when you turn off the car, the seat will actually move back so you can. Now, documentation, literature, some of the boring stuff, but still very important.
It is.
You have on the inside here your registration certificates with your green slip with Allianz. Everything's all paid for, ready to go. You have your owner's warranty and service booklets. The warranty covers the car, top to bottom, electrical, mechanical. Any issues with the car, simply bring it back to us. Even if you're not too sure if it's covered under warranty, it's always good to just check with us to see if it is. But say if you do have an issue with something or you're not too sure if it is an issue, you can call through to any Honda site. Our service center is located behind Mercedes, just on the other side of this building here. So it's on site. But once more, electrical, mechanical, any issues, just bring it back to us.
That's 8 years, right?
Correct, yes. That will include your 8 years roadside service as well. Servicing, also very easy. It's similar to the Civic, every 10,000 or once a year. So it'll be no different from the Civic company. From here you have the spare key, your owner's manual and navigation manual as well. But we've already set up everything for you. And last but not least, you do have another key in here, which is your smart card key.
Only one?
This one only comes as one. So you have 3 keys altogether.
Yeah, that's nice.
This key is more so for people who want something a little bit more streamlined, a little bit more stylish.
It's like a fob key.
It's like a fob key, yeah. So this one can stay in your
You just
wallet,
have to...
purse, backpack, however you want it. I know a lot of people that have it on their phone wallets. So because you take your phone everywhere anyways,
Of course,
and this basically acts as another key. So you can start the car, open the car, do whatever you need to do, still using this key. The only difference is that you don't have the physical buttons. Now there's only one last thing I know Jackie's customers are always excited for.
The app.
The app, Honda Connect. Did you already download the application?
Not yet.
Awesome.
Tawad ka nakatint na muna akong kada pilit.
Install Japan?
Connection between the two, and you connect it up. If you want, do you have your phone on you? Do you want to download it now?